The conversation this morning is about publishing. Laura Hesse is in studio to chat about some of the changes, the trends that she's been seeing. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Dave. It's great to be here on the beach this morning.
Nice that you could make it in. How would you describe yourself in terms of what you do in relation to publishing and books?
Well, I used to be a best-selling author. I've taken a few years off. I was proud to be an independent author. I never looked for a traditional publisher when I started. When I was 16, I had the dream of owning my own publishing company. And 10 years ago, I realized that dream when I put out my first book, One Frosty Christmas. Since then, I've had an offer to go mainstream from a traditional publisher, but I decided I'm a control freak. What can I say? I wanted to keep all my rights myself, and I wanted to have control of the marketing and the quality of the books and how were they perceived and how they went out. Mm-hmm. And self-publishing allowed me to do that.
And self-publishing then compared to now, is there any relation?
Huge difference. For me, I did very well, and the sad reality is I'm most well known for my young adult novels. 1,000 books sold makes a bestseller in the children's book world.
Oh, wow.
I've sold close to 30,000 in 10 years of all my young adult books, alone my young adult series. But when J.K. Rowling wrote her last book in the Harry Potter series, I went from a 6-figure income to a 4-figure income overnight. What? But that also signaled the rise and the start of ebooks. Completely changed the traditional publishing industry and self-publishing as a whole worldwide.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, before self-publishing, if there was a before, I mean, if the publisher or a string of publishers weren't interested, then you're essentially cut out from any options of getting published, were you not?
You were, exactly. And then, of course, one of the best known publishing series, The Secret, was originally self-published. Ah. Jonathan Livingston Seagull was originally self-published.
Really?
Now they've sold multi-million copies of books through traditional publishers worldwide.
Huh. All right. So what are the differences that you've been seeing in recent times in terms of self-publishing or ebooks or all of that?
Well, the nice thing about ebooks, I mean, it takes the dollar amount down from what you receive, of course. It affects your bottom line financially. But what it has done is it's opened a worldwide market to independent authors. Just for example, in 2011, there was $14 billion in trade publishing sales. Roughly $100 million of that was self-published books. That's according to Digital Book World 2012, which is only less than 1%. In 2013 alone, the first 4 months of the year, the first number 1 and number 2 best-selling ebooks worldwide were independent publishers. That's now gone up to the top 10. 50% of the top-selling ebooks are now by independent publishers. So I expect in 2013 we're going to be looking at 40 to 50% of worldwide sales will be from independents.
And what does that tell you in terms of you and your colleagues being able to get published and be successful?
It means the world's our oyster. You get what you put into it. And I'm not saying that it's not a lot of hard work, because it is. You are not just the writer and the publisher, you're the marketer, you're the distributor, you're the one who is in charge of your social media networking, your regular networking, where your books are sold, in what markets they're sold in. So you have to look at it as a business, not just as a writer. And of course, with a traditional publisher, that's all looked after. You have a publicist, the company looks after a certain amount. When you're on your own, you are on your own. You're a business person, not just a writer.
Are the considerations the same whether you're publishing a physical book or just an ebook?
No, the nice thing about it is when I started my company, Running Out Productions, I went into it as a business, and it was $30,000 startup. Now, to start your own publishing and start producing, you basically need to write your book in Word format, have it professionally edited, have a professional cover design. So you're looking at $1,500 to $2,000 to get started. You can easily start with an ebook and then put your books out in print, distribute them yourselves to bookstores or on Amazon. any market that you want is open to you. I do my ebooks through Smashwords and Amazon. Smashwords takes my ebooks out into Kobo, Sony, Diesel, all the big platforms for ebooks. I haven't done a big push in the last 4 years. I'm just getting back into it. I took a 4-year hiatus for family reasons. So my sales have gone down. In 2009 and 2010, One Frosty Christmas and A Filly Called Easter were in the top 10 in Amazon ebook sales. Now, that wouldn't have happened without the change.